Hey, welcome to Big Th's Beauty. So what's funny, I was watching my last video from my wedding chronicles before my wedding, and it was just, I don't know, it gave me some insight to a lot of things. And one of them is loving yourself as a woman and respecting yourself as a woman. Um, I know that as we grow and as we live, we go through things, especially in our teenage years, in our early 20s, our mid 20s. We go through some things. It ain't easy sometimes, and I think experiences make us who we are, good, bad, and ugly, and they help us to define ourselves as individuals and define ourselves as women. I think sometimes for women, we can lose ourselves in relationships. We can lose ourselves in looking for relationships. We can lose ourselves in wanting to be loved. Um, and when we lose ourselves, it's hard to regain ourselves. We lose ourselves in marriage also. We lose ourselves in motherhood also. And I think you have to define who you are and know that those things come along with who you are, but that you are still you. I get this question. I've gotten this question a lot after Harry and I got married. Um, has marriage changed you? Has your relationship changed? No. um, the thing about it is that it's changed in the fact that we are blessed through God in this union. My last name changed. I'm a Mrs. I'm a wife. But I think for us, I'm not trying to change who he is. He's not trying to change who I am. Because the thing about it is, people have this misconception that, oh, when you get married to this person will change. If he was hanging out with his boys before, and he was cheating before, he wasn't doing nothing in the house before, honey, just because he married you don't mean it's going to change. It's not. It's not. If she was going to the club, shaking her behind before, if she was being sneaky before, it ain't going to change. You have to know that the person you're marrying is going to be the same person when you met them that they are when you marry them. And you have to be willing to accept those things about that person. Marriage doesn't change nobody. Marriage don't automatically say these are the rules you got. Don't do that. It's not going to work. It's just not. Just because you got a ring on your finger, your last name changed, don't come up with 50,000 rules that you didn't have before, because it's not going to work. It's not. Now, with Harry and I think we kind of take things and we kind of split it evenly, as far as some of the things. Like, I don't ever take out garbage because he's very, very big about that. I don't touch no trash. I don't put gas in my car. I don't do any maintenance. I have to take my car for any maintenance or anything like that. He does that. He's been doing that from the time we dated up until now. That's his thing. I don't carry bags. I don't lift nothing. I don't move nothing. That's just how he is. He don't want me to. He will clean up. He'll clean the kitchen. He'll wash dishes. He'll wash clothes. He'll vacuum. He does things in the house just like I'll do things. Do things in the house, and we do them evenly. Now, does he clean the kitchen the same way I clean the kitchen? No. Does he cook the same way I cook? No, he doesn't. But he makes an effort to do those things, which is helpful in the house. I hate washing clothes. My husband washes my clothes. He does. I hate washing clothes. I can't stand washing clothes. Never like washing clothes. Hate washing clothes. He washes clothes. Thank you, Jesus. God gave me a man who washes clothes. Hey. I don't know. I think the one thing about him is his socks. He like wearing black socks. And then when he take his socks off, he have the little black balls off the sock. Oh my God, they be everywhere. Oh jeez, I think I see a pair of his socks right now on the floor. Drives me nuts. But it's not the end of the world. It's not. His driving can kind of get on my nerve. He has been driving longer than I have, which is true. But he hadn't been driving in Maryland as long as I have. He's been driving in South Carolina, which is totally different. So we can just, he just drive me nuts with his driving. Now when we're on the like 95, I was driving south and stuff, his driving is fine. But in like traffic, like rush hour traffic, like bumper to bumper traffic, oh my God. Oh Lord Jesus. I don't know. I just think he drives differently than I do, and I think that's because it's just driving me. But it is what it is. Um, what else? His snoring. Yes, Lord, his snoring. His snoring. When he's tired, he won't call the pigs, the hogs, the cows, the chickens, the birds, the dolphins, the seals, and everybody else when he snores. OMG, he can snore. And that's when he's really, really tired, he can snore. But it wakes me up sometimes. Like, I'm like, really? I was just getting really good into my sleep. If I don't fall asleep before him, I can forget it. I can forget it right now unless I got some melatonin on flow. If I got some melatonin on flow, I can sleep. And sometimes that still don't work. I have to take my headphones and my Beat headphones and plop them with some sleep music to go to sleep. But those are the things, you know, they're small things. I'm quite sure there's things that nag him. I'm a fusser. I'm a fusser. I fuss. And not fuss like yell or oh my God, cuss, that kind of fuss. But I'm a fusser. I fuss in general about everything. I'm just a fusser. It's just in my nature. And I probably drive him nuts with that. I've driven him nuts probably with my driving. My whole driving thing bother him when he drives. And I don't know. Maybe my driving bothers him. I don't know. But the one thing about us is that we have a friendship. Like, I honestly can say that we have a friendship. You know, he's somebody I can talk to about anything. We can sit down and talk about everything underneath the sun. It's, you know, I have my friend. My friend, he's my friend. He is my husband. He's my friend. He's my lover. He's all of it in one package. And I'm blessed and thankful for that. But I just want, you know, everybody to realize that marriage is one hard work. It's a lot of communication. It's a lot of getting to know somebody and getting to, that person will grow and we will shift depending on what's going on in our lives sometimes. And with that can come to be a little challenging. But just know that marriage does not change a person. I think it makes our connection through Christ in love. It gives us a bond. I think that we wouldn't necessarily have beforehand of being just girlfriend, boyfriend. I'm thankful that God blessed me with a wonderful husband. He's a great man. I can't complain in any sense about him as a man and a person. His parents did a wonderful job in raising him and giving him the things that he needed, the values, the characteristics that he needed, I think, to be a wonderful person. And that's a blessing. You know, it's funny because I remember before dating my husband, you know, he makes me look at men totally different. And that's why he's my husband. And I thought about this morning. Like, he makes me look at men totally different. Like, my husband opens the car door. Like, if my mom and my sisters go out with him, we don't open or close car doors. We don't open doors. We don't do none of that stuff. We don't carry nothing. And he's like that. It's not like he just do that on Sunday. He does that every day. Like, he walks me out to the car. He comes if I'm, you know, I work at night and he's in the house in the morning time. He comes and makes sure to walk me in the house. And sometimes I let him sleep. If I know that he's really tired, I'll just come in the house and he'll be like, love, I was coming. But I try to make sure that he gets his rest too. But, you know, he has some pet peeves and it makes me look at men totally different. Like, when I'm with him, I'm kind of like, look at him. And we get it too, because some females, when they're with their husbands and stuff, and he does certain things, they kind of look at their husbands like, really? Because I remember one time we were leaving from Target or something, and he came, opened the car door, put me in, you know, got me in the car and put me in the car, but made sure I was in the car and closed the door. And the one lady was walking up to her husband, and he just like clicks the truck, and he gets in, and she's out looking like, really? Because we're like right by them. And so it's funny that, you know, My husband makes me look at men totally, totally, totally different. Totally, totally different than I would have, some years ago. Not that I took, because I didn't take a lot of stuff. I was really big about opening car doors and, that kind of stuff, and respecting me and talking to me a certain way. I've always been big on that. Like the B word. I'm not a big fan of the B word. I know people use it. They use it as supposed to be an endearing term. I don't get that calling somebody a B is endearing, but whatever. To each his own. I just don't like it. That's between me and somebody else. You know, I just don't like the word, and I definitely don't like when a man uses it towards a woman. Now, there have been some instances when you kind of run into somebody who can be that. It can be, but I'll just say acting right instead of saying it. I just don't like the word. I just think the word can be degrading and disrespectful, and it's been used in that manner. And people try to take it and make it an enduring term. I just don't see it as that. Husband never used it. Ever. I just don't like the word. But anyway, so I'm just coming on here. I'm just ranting and just coming to say, marriage don't change people. You marry who you want to marry. If he was like that before you married him, he'll probably be like that after you marry him. Just because your last name changed don't mean nothing. It don't. If you didn't demand respect, and he didn't, well, first of all, it's not demand. If he didn't give you respect before, and you didn't say this is what I need, and he didn't say, okay, I'm trying to do something, and he didn't show no difference, he ain't give it to you now. I'm just saying. That's just me just saying. I guess that's it, right? Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.